What is up, everybody? Reverend Saint back again, and I got another Halo 5 gameplay for you guys, playing some Team Arena. I actually just got ranked. I made it into Platinum. I'm actually Platinum 1, which I think means I am at the top of the leaderboard in this Platinum division, specifically. I'm not exactly sure how rankings work. I think there is one or two higher than it. I'm actually not sure. I probably should have looked that up, but I think it's like Platinum then Onyx. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Actually, I think I'm gonna look it up right now just to be sure, but I am Platinum 1 in this game, and it's weird because it feels like I'm just getting, like, I don't know, teamed up against some, like, or teamed up with some pretty bad players, sadly. I'm not sure why, but actually it looks like there's one above Platinum, and then it's Onyx, and then it's something else, which I think is like Pro or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. My teammates and the enemies I've been playing against have just not been on par, man. I don't know why it put me. I actually do know why. It's because most of my placing games have been way off or out of skew, I guess you could say, because I kept getting these 30 to 45 second lag spikes in every game, sometimes multiple times per game, to where I wouldn't be able to play. Like, I'd just be sitting there, and then eventually it would snap back in, and then I could play. But it seems to have been gone today. It's been doing good. I've been winning some games, been losing some games due to teammates, sadly, but I am in Platinum 1, and the thing about this game is it's 3v4. One of my teammates quit right before the game started for some reason, so we were down a player the entire game, and boy do I go off, man. I get some snipes, baby, and some crazy kills, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I dropped 30 kills. Game only goes up to 50. I dropped 30 kills. I think we won 50 to 47. Super close. Only 11 deaths. Yeah, it was nuts. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. But today, what I mainly want to talk about is just multiplayer in general. I talked about campaign yesterday, how it was a little bit of a letdown, but still pretty good. How I give the game as a whole an 8.5 out of 10, basically. But if I had to score the multiplayer alone, just the multiplayer, I'd have to give it a freaking 10, guys. It is phenomenal. It is the closest thing to a perfect competitive shooter, first-person shooter I've ever played. Yeah, that's how close it is. Everything is extremely balanced, everything is extremely fun, and everything is fast, fluid, it's smooth, and it's just great, man. The maps are great, it looks amazing, it runs amazing, the ranking system's pretty dang good. The dedicated servers are amazing unless you had trouble with them like I did, but only temporarily. When they do work, it is so nice, man. I do not feel like I'm at a disadvantage when someone's got better internet. It's freaking awesome so far, and I absolutely love it. Not to mention, you got Warzone for the casual player, because Halo is not very good casual player game, I guess you could say. I mean, it kind of is, it can be, but I feel like Halo is ultimately more competitive, as in people are trying harder more often, it feels. I don't know why. That's just how it is for me. I feel like it's just harder to get good at Halo than it is at, say, Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you can just run into a pub game, and sure, you might have one guy on the other team that's just annihilating you, but you got a couple others that you're annihilating, you know? So it's like, it can go back and forth, whereas in this game, in Halo, it's 4v4 almost all the time. If one person's going off, you're screwed, dude. Like, it's more of a team effort, so you gotta actually, if you're going down, if you're getting annihilated, you got to coordinate with your team in order to bring it back, you know? You got to team shot that guy that is able to just annihilate you guys, you know? You got to work with each other, whereas in Call of Duty, it's not that case in pubs, you know? It's every man for himself. Whoever gets the best score wins in public matches. That's usually how it is. It's not supposed to be that way, technically. You're supposed to play the objective, but nobody does that in pubs, man. Nobody. Even in ranked games, people don't do that all the time. They just go for kills for some reason. They're like, oh, I got a nuclear in a ranked match, but I didn't get any freaking objectives done, that's for sure. Now, obviously, there is an aspect of slaying. Slaying is very important, but when you're not doing any objective work at all and you're actively avoiding the objective, then it's kind of freaking bogus. It really is. But yeah, nonetheless, I just feel like Halo altogether is a more competitive game. It's harder to get good at, and that's why a lot of people have shied away from it, especially new players, because they get into it, they think it's annoying, it's frustrating because they expect to do good right away because they're really good at COD or other shooters. That's not the case with Halo. It's never been the case with Halo. In order to get good at this game, you have to get your butt beat bad. Now, it is like that to an extent in Call of Duty, but it's not quite as good. Now, no, this is not supposed to be a comparison to Call of Duty, but I gotta take up time because this game actually goes on for quite a while. We're only halfway done in the game, you know, so yeah. Anyway, so it's just not, it's different. It's more competitive to me, and it's hard to get into. But now they have the game mode Warzone, which is like a big all-out battle with NPCs, almost kind of like a Titanfall-esque type style of game where you got NPCs running around too that you can kill. But it's cool because you start off in one base that you actually have to take over from NPCs. All the bases are controlled by NPCs, like from the campaign, like the Prometheans or Covenant or whatever. And you got to go in and take those bases back over. And then after that, it's like a giant game of domination. And you go in, you're fighting each other and NPCs, and NPC bosses will spawn in, and you gotta kill them. I'll probably make a separate video, honestly, about Warzone, because it's just so much to it. It's a lot of fun. I plan on doing a live commentary for that. I'm hoping to get somebody else to do it with me because they're really long games. They're like 20-minute long games. But nonetheless, it's a very good casual mode as well because you can go into that as a new player, find some NPCs or some Marines to shoot, to learn how to shoot right, to learn how to shoot accurately, and then occasionally you'll run into another player and you can actually learn properly to shoot that way, and so on and so forth. So to me, it's so good, man. Like, all of it, every aspect of it. Free for all needs some work, I guess, as a game mode. I don't like the way in free for all the radar is only 18 meters. It is 18 meters in this game, but you have teammates. In free for all, you do not have teammates. It's almost pointless to have that radar in there at a small 18 meters because most of the rooms are a lot bigger than 18 meters. So if someone's in the same room as you, behind you, or they spawn in right behind you, you're screwed, man, because they probably won't come in. If they're on the other side of the room, they won't pop up on that radar, and they're just going to shoot you in the back. You're not really going to have a chance unless you get lucky and turn on them and you get a nice nade or whatever, or if they miss a melee or a shot. So it's different. So I'm not a big fan of the 18-meter radar because it used to be a lot bigger than that. I think it is 25 normally. In Warzones, it's 25, but they did definitely tone that down, I guess, to keep it with more of a competitive feel in normal arena mode. So I don't know, but there are different game modes. There's SWATs in there, Team Arena, obviously, which is more competitive. It's the more kind of like ranked play that most people would play. It has Slayer, it's got Capture the Flag, I think it has Strongholds. I haven't run into a Strongholds game yet, but I think it has that, but primarily it's Capture the Flag and Slayer right now. They got Free For All in there, and they got regular Slayer in there, and I think they have Breakout. Oh yeah, that's also in Team Arena. Breakout, it's kind of like, it's basically S&D for Halo, and it works pretty dang good. They actually lower the shields down to where it's like, it's not quite like SWAT, still takes a couple shots, but it's a lot weaker than having full shields. They basically give you like 200% health but no shields. It's basically how it feels like it works. And it's actually a lot of fun, but the games go super fast, it seems. So if they could figure out a way to like extend those or slow them down, that would be great. But nonetheless, other than that, it's freaking good, dude. Balancing's great. Weapon variety is another thing I want to talk about. It is so good, guys. Like, you feel you can get a kill. You get that assault rifle, you can get a kill with it. It's not like in Halo 4. Everyone's crying about, oh, we need BR starts. We need BR starts. The assault rifle sucks. In Halo 4, yeah, it did suck. It really did suck when you didn't have BR starts. Everyone friggin' hated it. But in this game, you can actually get kills with the AR. Like where I'm at right now, I could pretty easily kill that guy with the AR. And you actually see me switch to it because I was about to charge him, and then I tried to pick up an SMG, and I got shut down, sadly. But nonetheless, it is very viable at close to mid-close range, you know? And then you got the pistol, which is extremely good. And it can outshoot BRs. If the other guy misses a shot and you don't, you're good to go with that pistol, man. That pistol is very good. It's your go-to gun primarily for mid to long range, sometimes even close range. Then you got the BRs on the map, which are great, obviously, and the DMRs, which stack up right next to the BRs. But I honestly I prefer the VR a little bit more. I really do. So yeah, but it's everything goes really good. Everything can beat another thing. You saw I was taking on the rocket launcher and the Hydra, which is like a multi-rocket launcher. I took them on. I freaking took one of them out. Actually, I think I might have taken 2 of them out, or my teammate did. And I lived right next to him practically. I was mid to close range there, and I still was able to take one out and live because everything is super balanced. Even the power weapons, sniping's a little more difficult than most Halo games. It's a little easier than Halo 4, I feel, but still a little bit harder than like Halo 3, 2, and 1, and so on and so forth. So nonetheless, weapon variety is, I keep saying nonetheless, I apologize guys. Weapon variety is absolutely amazing, and I love it. The SMG, if you saw earlier, actually, I think they got annihilated 2 of us at close range. I had a shotgun, I missed a shot, I was dead. I had full shields too, but I was dead because I missed that shot. That's the SMG, man. It can actually stack up, but if I was a little farther away, he was probably screwed, man. There's no way he would have got me and my teammate. Right here's the final kill. I actually get it on the rocket guy, and I was just like, yeah, baby! And I hit 30 kills. I was super excited, so yeah. But that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think there's much more to talk about. I mean, there are the requisition packs, some so-called microtransactions. They only really affect Warzones, which isn't a competitive multiplayer game type, so I don't really care about that. Might make a separate video about that. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!